I mean, when you organize and work with a communist dictatorship government to do PR for a country that is basically more of an oligarchy than America, you know, you should expect to get subpoenaed. You should expect to have this happen.
Context.
Oh, this Cuba trip.
Here we are on our way to Cuba!
Why he's staying in a 5-star hotel in Cuba.
Tourism is the lifeline for the Cuban economy as it stands currently. The government has very limited...
So wait a minute. So here's the logic. I get it. So because tourism is how they make money, it makes sense for him to spend as much money on tourism while he's there.
The government has very limited resources. They have to stay in what they've declared as 5-star hotel. We've just been living La Vida Loca, honestly.
So you went down to Havana to hang out with other celebrities. This is the problem that I think what happens is that I think that people like Hasan and these other Code Pink people get used as useful idiots for the regime in Cuba. They get used as basically propaganda tools. And I think that to an extent, they kind of know that. And I think that's why they're getting called up. Is it's like, well, why is it that you had an idea that you were doing propaganda for a communist regime? Why would you do that? Are you pathetic? It's free speech. It's not free speech whenever you're getting something out of it. So like, for example, like if they're giving him preferential treatment or he's being given opportunities or advantages or privileges because of it, then I think it's a much different situation than like, let's say, just simply going there and expressing your viewpoint. He didn't get paid. It's not about whether you, like, that's what I'm saying. Is like, it's not just exclusive to being paid. What I'm saying is like, you're receiving some sort of compensation from a foreign government that's like aligned against the United States. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be money. It could be accommodation, certain privileges in that country. He was in a state hotel. Yeah, exactly. I think that the trip to Cuba was coordinated with the government. I think the government made it easier for them to be there, and they provided certain, like, this is my guess. Like, I don't know, but like somebody knows. That's why there's a subpoena. For example, like, you know, Nick Shirley gets there first day, they've got a 2-star general at the hotel. I think that they greased the wheels and they made it easier for people like Hasan to come into Cuba and knowingly or unknowingly promote and help a communist regime. I think that if you investigate every point of the trip, there's got to be a point or two where the government made it easier to happen. And so like at that point, you're asking yourself the question, is it a good thing for you to be taking material support from a foreign communist government that's actively aligned against the United States while you are a United States citizen? I mean, they've already got all your logs and everything, right? I mean, like, that's really bad. The scrutiny reflects growing concerns among federal authorities and lawmakers whether foreign actors and aligned organizations are attempting to shape American political discourse, mobilize activists, sow discord, and normalize rhetoric that could encourage violence or undermine U.S. security. Like, I'm not going to say he's wrong. Like, I don't know if Hasan's wrong or not. I don't want to have somebody get put in jail for some shit they didn't even do. But, like, it seems really weird that you were able to go to Cuba and have no problems. Meanwhile, Nick Shirley was going to Cuba and he had to fucking escape. You know, my common sense is activating here, and I'm thinking there's probably something wrong. And I don't know if there is or not. That's why there's a subpoena.